Well, kids, I'm excited about today. Today, we're going to talk about joy. This is the third Sunday of Advent, and we light the candle of joy today. So I want to talk about joy. In the Bible, it says that when we've got Jesus, we have overflowing joy, and we have such great overflowing joy because Jesus is our friend, and Jesus is with us every moment of our day, and Jesus is always helping us and guiding us and empowering us. And then, someday we're going to get to go to heaven and be with Jesus. And, never forget that. We have overflowing joy. We really, really do. And that's the part of the great thing about Advent. It's the great thing about being a Christian. Well, sometimes we forget all the blessings that we have, and we try to fill up our lives with other things that don't provide that much joy. For example, this glass here, let's think about that as if it's you. You're that glass. And, sometimes we try to fill our lives up with stuff, presents like on Christmas. And we think we're going to get great joy because we get a lot of stuff. And maybe we get a video game or a doll or a regular game of some kind. And we think this is going to really do a great job for joy. And so we pour a little joy into our lives. But, it's after a while, it doesn't really fill us up. And but then, maybe other times we think that some adventure, some experience that we have, we'll have some big fun event, and that'll give us joy and fill us up with joy. So, maybe we like to go to Darien Lake, or maybe go on a big bike ride, or ride on go-karts, or maybe, go to a Bills game. Now, boy, that would bring joy to me. And we think that's going to do it for us, and we do, and we try, and it's fun, but we add a little bit to our life, and after it's gone, we're not filled up with joy anymore. It doesn't really do it. And maybe for some of you, it's food. Maybe boy, if I could just have the right pizza, or a triple banana split, or we get to have that thing I really like. That we think that might fill up our life, and so we'll try to fill that up, but it really doesn't. We have a good time for a while, but our life is, kind of blah. But you know what? The Bible says that when we have Jesus in our life, we have overflowing joy. And so I want to encourage you kids to get more and more of Jesus, because, when Jesus is in our life, when we have Jesus in our heart, we have joy. It fills us up and it overflows. Look at it's overflowing. We have overflowing joy. It just keeps going and going and going. And with Jesus, we just never run out of joy. So during this Advent season, kids, I want you to focus on getting to know Jesus better and appreciating all the blessings that Jesus gives us. And don't fill up on all that other stuff, but fill up on Jesus, because he's the one that has overflowing joy. See you next week. Goodbye.